Hi, my name is Amber. Welcome back to my channel, Books and Beaches. So today we're going to talk a little bit about middle grade. Middle grade March is coming up, and middle grade March is something that is hosted by a couple of dear friends of mine, and that would be Krista from Books and Jams, Katie from Life Between Words, and Amanda from The Curly Reader. And I do believe they actually have another host this year on Instagram. Can't remember her name, but I will make sure to link her below. And they have this idea that middle grade should be, not middle grade, March should be about middle grade or reading middle grade books. And they say that even if you only read one middle grade through the whole month of March, you have participated in middle grade March. They have some prompts and other things, and I haven't quite figured out, what books I'm gonna try to go for which prompts. But I did want to look into possibly some books that I would like to read for middle grade March. It helps that I work very near to two middle school libraries that hold a lot of middle grade as well as YA, but we're focusing on middle grade. And I had a couple books on my own shelves that I want to consider reading for middle grade March. So I figured we'd do a little bit of a library book haul along with some books that I have, and I will make sure to kind of link all of their information below about middle grade March, including where they announce the different prompts and different things that you can follow. So let's take a look at the books that I am interested in for middle grade March. One that I already had on my shelves and I kind of failed at because I was going to read with the group last year. This was the group read that they picked last year, and that is Pony. And this is by RJ Palicio. I always say that one wrong. They did this as a group read last year. I just didn't pick it up and I was kind of kicking myself. I've had it on my shelf ever since. So I do want to pick this one up hopefully this year to read. And it says, love is a journey without end. And I believe it's a 12-year-old who there's a little bit of ghost involved and horses, and I don't want to spoil it too much. And if you participated last year, you may have already read this, but I'm looking forward to picking that one up. And another one that I heard about from Amanda at the Curly Reader a long time ago and picked up and then just haven't actually picked it up to read, and that is The Length of a String, and this is by Elisa Bratton-Weissman. I have read other things by her and really, really quite enjoyed them. And this is about a girl. She was adopted, but she is growing up in a family that is Jewish, and so she's getting ready for her, let me make sure I say it right, bat mitzvah. And but she wants to know where she's came from, especially because she's Black. So looking forward to that one. And now let's take a look at what I picked up at our school library yesterday, which is actually kind of perfect because we are currently in the midst of quite a snowstorm. We've just found out we do not have school tomorrow, so I may get a little bit of a jump start on this middle grade March TBR just because I'm going to have the time tomorrow. But we'll see. I'm also thoroughly engrossed in some other books right now. But I reached out to two of our hosts because I have connections with them. And so I reached out to Katie from Life Between Words and Amanda from The Curly Reader and said, hey, I need some middle grade recommendations. I'm sitting at my school library today. What do you got for me? And because they are the wonderful women that they are, they gave me a whole slew of things that I should pick up. Now, the one I regret that I didn't get a chance to pick up because I believe we already had a class at school using it, and then I forgot to check my other school library today. But that was Walk Two Moons by Sharon Creech. They both raved about that book, so I will probably end up having to pick that one up at some point, but that one is not in my pile today. But here are the ones that are. So I believe this was a Katie suggestion, and this is The Wednesday Wars by Gary D. Schmidt. And sorry, my lights are going to wash that out a little bit. But I love these like hardcover books for school, and Katie raved about this. This was actually a Newbery Honor Book winner. And you know what? I don't even remember what Katie told me it was about, but she said you have to pick this one up. It says, let's see. Yeah, I don't even have a good summary for him because this is just kind of a glimpse of the book, but I'm going to take Katie's recommendation and just kind of roll with it. So Another one that I'm almost positive both Katie and Amanda told me to pick up, and that is Until Tomorrow, Mr. Marsworth, and this is by Sheila O'Connor. And I do apologize, my lights are just gonna wash some of these out because they have the, I love like this plastic hardcover, or this like plastic cover for library books, but that might just be me. And I'm dealing with some really weird natural light today, but they both recommended this one. It says it's 1968. We have an 11-year-old named Renee Kelly, and she's looking forward to her route as Lake Liberty's brand new paperboy. Oh, so I never want to read too much into it. And like I said, with most of these, I am going off the recommendation, and if both of them are telling me they're amazing, I know they're going to be amazing. This was a last minute recommendation, and because they both know I love like spooky horror thriller, and so they're like, ooh, middle grade that's really kind of spooky horror-ish is Small Spaces. And once again, my lights are going to wash this out a little bit. This is by Catherine Arden. Now, I believe I've read something by Catherine Arden before, and of course, I'm not going to be able to remember what it is. But they said that this is a great series, and actually this is the one that's based in fall, but if I end up liking it, there's a couple more, and I know we have them in our e-school library. And it says, when 11-year-old Ollie finds a disheveled, weeping woman by the river threatening to throw a book into the water, she doesn't think, she just acts, plucking the book from the woman's hands and running away with it. As she begins to read, she finds herself entranced by a creepy tale, Small Spaces. And my ring light just died. All right, I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. So the beauty of filming it just in a random 2-bedroom apartment is that I'm kind of at the mercy of some false lighting every once in a while. And yep, I knew my ring light was gonna die, but what do you do? So I do believe I just finished talking about Small Spaces by Catherine Arden. I think it's supposed to be creepy, and I believe both Amanda and Katie both said, yeah, so that one had to go on my list. Another one Amanda was like first to grab off her shelves. She's like, yep, you definitely need this one. And like I said, I got really lucky finding most of these on our library shelves. And that was The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise. Let's see. There we go. And this one is by Dan Guymanhart. Ooh. Last names, I feel them. I've got a last name too. So, and it says, sometimes a story comes along that just plain makes you want to hug the world. Your heart needs this joyful miracle of a book. And that's by Catherine Applegate, a little quote there. It says, there were big days and there were small days, and there were bad days and there were good days. And I suppose I could pick any of them for my once upon a time. But if I'm going to be truthful, and truthful is something I always aim to be, then there really is only one place best to start this story. So, sounds really cute so far. More than likely I'll pick up most of these because I think middle grades will go pretty fast, but you just never know. One that I know I've heard way more people than just Amanda and Katie talk about, but they both suggested this yesterday. I am pretty sure Eva and Lindsay at Lindsay's Little Library is reading this one with her son. And I think we heard about it back at the August BookTube Besties retreat. And that is Al Capone Does My Shirts. And this is by Jennifer Cholkenko. I'm murdering last names to your time. Well, not murdering, but you know what I mean. And I do believe, yep, this is another Newbery Honor Award-winning book, and it takes place in 1935. And the main character, who I guess his name is Moose, yeah, I love that. They actually moved to Alcatraz. And so his father can work as a guard, and his sister can attend a special school in San Francisco. So yeah, I'm just really curious about this. I have never been to Alcatraz, but it is a place that I would like to go tour. And so yeah, I am looking forward to seeing what that one's all about. A couple more here yet. This one's a cute tiny little one, and this is Wish Tree. Let's see, there we go. By Catherine Applegate, who actually just, word of mouth the other one. And I don't even remember what Amanda said this one was all about. But she's like, it's perfect, it's little, it'll go really fast. Cute little drawings in here. It says, my close friends call me Red, and you can too, but for a long time, people in the neighborhood have called me the Wish Tree. There's a reason for this, and it goes way back to when I wasn't much more than a tiny seed with higher aspirations. People come from all over town to adorn me with scraps of paper, tag, bits of fabric, snippets of yarn, and the occasional gym sock. Each offering represents a dream, a desire, or a longing. Draped, tossed, and tied with a bow, all hopes for something better. So I thought it sounded super cute, and Amanda said it's a really quick read, which is just fun for middle grade March. And then the very last one, and I'm pretty sure Amanda suggested it, and then as soon as Katie heard about it, she was like, yes, yes, that one for sure. So this one is Sweep. There we go, my lights won't wash that out. The story of a girl and her monster, and this is by Jonathan Oxer. And let's see. We save ourselves by saving others. Ooh, I like that tagline. I like that a lot. It's been 5 years since the Sweep disappeared. Orphaned and alone, Nan Sparrow had no other choice but to work for a ruthless chimney sweep named Wilkie Crud. She spends her days sweeping out chimneys. The job is dangerous and thankless, but with her wits and will, Nan has managed to beat the deadly odds time and time again. So, looking forward to hopefully picking that one up as well. So I have lots of choices for middle grade March. We will see what I end up picking up. I may end up picking up all of these. That is the benefit of having a school library at my disposal. I actually have two. So yeah, I am really looking forward to getting to hopefully most of these. Like I said before, I will make sure that I link all of the information about middle grade March below, including Krista, Amanda, and Katie's channels and their Instagram collaborator. Like I said, I will make sure who I know that is and put that in the description below. As always, if you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe and leave me any comments below of books that maybe you suggest for middle grade March, and I will see you next time.